All right guys, so this is the box it comes in. So this phone comes in 4 different colorways, I believe. We've got the lilac, there is a navy blue, there's black, and a light blue. So this is the box it comes in. We've got some Galaxy A35 branding up top, got some Samsung branding down here at the bottom, more Galaxy A35 branding on the side, and nothing on the right side. All right, so without further ado, let's unbox it. All right, so first thing, we get our SIM ejector tool, and we get some documentation, quick startup guide, and we get our charging cable, USB-C. Unfortunately, there is no charging brick, so that's a bummer. All right guys, this is the phone. We've got a nice flat bezel around it. It is made out of plastic, unfortunately, but it does have like a brushed aluminum look, which it looks clean, guys. I mean, if I did not know this was an A series phone, it looks like a flagship phone to me. On the bottom here, we've got our USB-C ports and our speaker, mics. Top here, we've got a mic. Also, we've got your SIM tray, and this is also can support expandable memory up to 1 terabyte, which is really cool because this one is 128 gigs. Again, this is the lilac colorway, the triple camera system. And what's cool is that the lens here, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but instead of having like a silver around the lenses, it's the lilac color. So it looks super clean. So this screen is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. The back is also glass. It is a 6.6-inch AMOLED display with up to 120 Hz refresh rate, and it has 1000 nits peak brightness. The Samsung's got great screens, guys. It rivals the iPhones. All right, let me set this up, guys, and I will get back to you. All right, guys, so we are back. I got the phone set up, and I must say, yo, this screen is crispy. Oh man, it's super clear. I've got it at right around 50% brightness, and it seems to be plenty of bright for me so far. I'll have to see how it is when I'm outside in sunlight, but so far this is looking crisp. And again, everything is nice and smooth. And as far as sound goes, it's nice and crisp, it's loud, it's got some bass, and it doesn't sound tingy at all. It sounds nice and full. It's gonna be perfect for watching videos, Netflix, listening to podcasts, things like that. So Samsung's not gonna release the A55 here in North America. So this phone, this A35, is gonna be like, it's gonna be the mid-tier kind of budget phone for Samsung this year, but it's not budget at all. Again, this has 6 gigs of RAM, and it's got 128 gigs of storage space, but it can be expanded up to 1 terabyte, which I think is awesome. You don't get that on the flagship phones. I don't know why, but you don't. But on here you do. So that's great. I like that. And then again, you get AMOLED display, up to 120 Hz refresh rate, 1000 nits peak brightness. So far, so good. I've got this bright light hitting it, and I can see clearly. It's fine. Again, everything loads up nice and quick. Everything is nice and smooth. And just to compare real quick, this is the S23 FE, and they look very similar, guys. This one's actually, the A35 is actually a little bit bigger, coming in at 6.6 inches, and the S23 FE is 6.4. But like thickness wise, they are very similar. The width of the screen is, again, very similar. And I like how the A35's front-facing camera is now a hole punch style versus the little cutout, because now it truly does look like the S series. Again, here we go. It looks super similar. I like that. And as far as launching apps, it's nice and snappy. Again, that 120 Hz refresh rate is very, very nice. And just moving around the phone, It feels like the S series. You wouldn't think that it was a lower class phone as far as how just using it. Again, the sound on this thing is nice. It's got dual speakers, and the sound is nice and full. We've got a little bit of bass.
But as always, this is an independent review. They had no part in the making of this video. So guys, again, this is similar.
It sounds clear, guys. It sounds crisp. I like that. So the processor on this is a Exynos 1380. Same processor that was on last year's A54. Not the greatest, but it gets the job done. So let's try this out real quick. Again, this isn't the most graphic intensive game, but it's fun to play. I like playing this. So again, the screen looks great, guys. It looks nice and crisp. So guys, no problem playing Asphalt 9. So yeah, man, this phone is coming in at right around, well, it's listed for $399, but it's been out for about a month or so now, and I picked this one up for $359. And I recently looked at Amazon, actually today, and it's still at that same price. So for that amount, for that price, you get a lot of bang for your buck, especially if you're in the Samsung ecosystem. If you're rocking the Galaxy Watch, you got the Galaxy tabs. Very nice to be able to use everything in that ecosystem. So you've got 4 years of OS support on this phone, 5 years of security support. So to me, definitely a nice pickup if you're in the market for a Samsung phone that's not going to break the bank. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Just a quick unboxing and first impression on the Galaxy A35. Once I've had it for a little longer, I'll do a more thorough review, go over more of the specs, the features, the cameras. I didn't really go through that today, but yeah, once I've had it for a little bit, I'll go over all that stuff with you guys. If you guys are into this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel and smash that like button, because it really does help out the channel. And while you're at it, hit that notification icon so you're notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. As always, I'm John at Tekmogo. I'll see you in the next one.